people, they are not messing around.
They
right
aren't.
now. People,
He is
they
meant to be in
they
Tekken
are
7,
not
right? For sure. And you're seeing him on display
not
AK.
messing around.
They
right
aren't.
now.
Now we're gonna move
people,
on to the
they
next
are
match.
they are
What a
not
barn burner.
sure.
We have and Dojin versus
You're
Machine
seeing
Head
him
on
speaking
display.
of not my friend
messing around.
This is Machine Head getting himself on stage, ready to bring out Mr. Howard, and hopefully we see him in his home turf, because that spectacular wall carry. You know, the relentless barrage that Geese can pull off with even one meter is just beautiful. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Yes, that's combo video potential. So we're gonna see again. Machine Head, a known and feared Geese here, a very scary character, probably like a really, let's call a spade again. He is a problem in tournaments. A lot of people have been really gaining a lot of mileage, and Machine Head, a very feared Geese because he has Tekken fundamentals and he can exploit the 2D aspects of Geese Howard.
Again, folks, for you that may not be aware, Geese Howard is indeed a character that did not exist in the entire Tekken franchise until today, until Tekken 7, whereas you know, other characters such as Eliza, who was made for Tekken, is also a 2D character, but did not appear in other iterations.
Yes.
Right?
Now, Machine Head is up against a cerebral assassin, if you would. The games already start in character select screen. We got Dojin. Again, his main, he says it's Lars, but he has brought so many characters on big stages. Now, who are we going to see him pick?
I'm really baffled myself. You know, I don't really know, because again, the mental damage is beginning the moment that cursor starts moving around, and Dojin again could just pick somebody we haven't seen before.
I was actually spamming some sets with Negan. I don't know, but we'll see. Because again, Machine Head's cards are all on the table. He's gonna use Geese. He's gonna want to pick WoW. Are we gonna see a Noctis?
That is actually a huge possibility, and yes, sir, we are.
A battle of the guest characters.
We are not residents of this game, but we can put on a good show. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Sibol Combine Tekken 7 here, and we have Dojin versus Machine Head on stage.
A Noctis versus a Geese Howard, and we're gonna head to the Mishima building, the building where Nancy was built.
Oh yes, from Tekken 6, for those of you who remember. Okay, folks.
P2P facts, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yes.
P2P facts.
Hashtag that. But again, here we are. We have Noctis Lucis Kylum against Geese Howard. These characters not inbred for Tekken, you know. I like using that word. Not inbred for Tekken.
That's good, because again, Noctis having a lot of ranged weapons. Literally, he's got kunai knives, he's got engine blades, he's got spears. So let's see a huge engine blade, the Ora, coming, opening things out in this first round.
And the standard daggers and swords here from Noctis again, ladies and gentlemen. They do disappear, and that's one of those.
Yes. Oh, and he really wants to play the range game, because watch out for that warp strike. That one. But it's very linear, and Machine Head exploiting that. But Dojin with the defense.
Oh, tried to go for an overhead as Machine Head, but here we go. Jake and Ha making some damage here against Dojin. And there we go again, the Salmon Hunter, as we call it. And here we go, Dojin still not letting Machine Head get away with this. And the Blue Lemonade, as we call it, the max mode at the bottom of your screen. That's Geese's meter. For those of you that saw Eliza earlier, this is Geese's equivalent of that.
Exactly. And towards the end of that round, Dojin tried to contest with a parry. Oh, tried to charge that engine blade, but the Machine Head, the defense of Machine Head still didn't let it up.
Oh boy, here we go again. The warp strike right here from Dojin's Noctis. That is a very good ranged Punisher.
It is. He can punish you from full screen.
Yeah, almost like 3/4 of the way there. He can actually do it. But Machine Head, again, with the pressure that Geese is notoriously known for, it's just unrelenting. Great punishment here from Dojin. And there's the one.
Yes, you heard that, ladies and gentlemen.
Right there, okay. Oh, a parry of his own is Dojin, running 1+2 to an Aura.
Ooh, the engine blades are coming out. Dojin making sure that Machine Head isn't going to use that yellow lemonade that we talked about, that max mode. Again, that is a doomsday counter, ladies and gentlemen. If Machine Head chooses to use that, he can get ridiculous damage.
as yellow as Geese's hair is, then that is how dangerous that meter is. But again, Dojin using the parry of Noctis, a flash, if you may, that looks like Yoshimitsu's own, can parry a lot of things, and Machine Head better be careful in that sense as well.
Hits him out of the forward 1+2. A nice well-rising punish there from Machine Head. Wants to push towards the wall because this is where Geese Howard shines the most. Oh, uses 2!
This is the round, ladies and gentlemen. I kid you not, because with Raging Storm, it is almost a sure 45 damage for Geese on the wall.
And
wow.
that is damage with a capital D as we go into the 4th round.
A capital D and 5 Gs with damage right there for Machine Head. And now he is up 2 rounds against Dojin. Wow. And Dojin again trying to open up. Ooh. There we go. What a well-placed aura. And that's a slow move there, buddy.
That is. And the Engine Blade is going to give Dojin a lot of damage and spaced him out pretty well. Now Dojin, his back is against the wall. Machine Head is going to want to capitalize on this. Poking low, wanting him to duck behind the wall.
Oh, that's the parry we're talking about. And right after that parry, Noctis sheaths that sword again. And now we are down to our final round here.
Okay.
Immediately blocked there is Dojin.
Yeah, punishes the Salmon Hunter, as we called it, that spear. And look at this, again, damage. Damage, Pika, from Machine Head. Once he keeps you towards the wall, that's where Geese Howard really wants to shine.
Okay, here we go. The lemonade glass is almost on its 2nd bar here, folks. Oh, and Machine Head will close this out with a perfect and had 2 bars left as well. He did not need to use that at all.
He did not, and that is a huge statement that Machine Head made because he is up against Dojin, one of the country's best. Again, as RJ said, these players have represented us internationally, and Dojin has been traveling around getting TWT points. He's part of, I believe, the top 20.
Yes, the Filipino, one of the Filipinos who actually represent us overseas. And not to say that Machine Head, of course, is not giving us a treat with his mastery of Geese right here, but Dojin again with the how should I say this, the ins and outs of his character knowledge just proves a little too scary for some players. Let's see if Machine Head will even twitch with Dojin's new pick right here.
Yes, the Hwarang. Oh my goodness. Once you get into that vortex of strings, my goodness, you have to contest very carefully because you can eat a lot of damage from this character.
Vortex is right there, Poch, because Hwarang is indeed a character who smells blood the moment that those hits start racking up. And Geese, despite having his parry, better know whether it's high, mid, or low because Hwarang can shift it up in an instant. And we are moving into Twilight Conflict here. Game 2, potentially the final game here for Machine Head. But should Dojin tie things up, we're moving into our last match.
So let's see who's going to take this game number 2. Okay, opens up with a Peacekeeper.
And a Ripoken of his own is Machine Head.
Whoa! Okay, contesting that. Machine Head excellently sniped low parry. Gonna collect a lot of damage. And wants to put Dojin still against the wall. Nice wake up low. Ooh, hits him again.
Did you see that? Dojin tried to go for a Plasma Blade. Should that have connected, Dojin will rake up a lot of damage out of one combo alone, Poch. And with 30 seconds on the clock, these guys are just trying to put pressure on each other. But Dojin now with red. A low parry of his own, but fails to convert is Dojin.
Ooh, okay. Dojin has a lot of catching up to do now that he has down 1 round.
Back to there from Machine Head. A very, very huge forearm shot from Machine Head. Wow.
True. Again, Machine Head with this Geese pick. Just damage with a capital D, as P2P commentary says. Okay, he ducks that string, gets a little bit of a punish, but look at this, the blue lemonade. We weren't looking at that.
It's running, and there we go. The God knee, as we call it. Geese is back 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. It's confirmable. You can really continue the combo the moment that knee hits.
True.
And Dojin again kicking back literally with his combo and great patience on that parry.
Yeah, he really sniped that out and punished it well. Nice Hunting Hawk Ender again in that the midway of that round. Look at this again, that vortex. Tried to warp him into that. Okay, tried to go for an orbital, but Dojin, okay, pulling the trigger on the Rage Drive. Machine Head is just one poke away from getting this round, and he takes that one.
Talk about one poke away. Again, you told me that that orbital was actually a very good call for Dojin. The bloody guillotine, actually. That was a really critical moment there for Dojin because one combo could have ended that. But again, Machine Head looking so strong right now.
Yes, and he has 1 meter, and he spends it right away to carry Dojin towards this wall. Nice forward 1+2 to resplat him. What's gonna happen? Nice block. Okay, Dojin has a huge mountain to climb. Not the bloody guillotine, but look at this. Launches Machine Head in the air.
Oh, here we go. What is the ender here for Dojin? Oh, great wall carry, and this is gonna go down. What is the combo here?
My goodness, good Pele kick. Oh my goodness. Okay, Dojin is just one. Oh, Machine Head just one poke away. Dojin,
what a block here from
Oh,
and
Machine Head! My goodness, the first 2-0 of the Combine. My goodness. A very, again, ladies and gentlemen, very feared Geese. Very scary character. My gosh.
Okay, dude. I have to catch my breath a little because that was just too nerve-wracking for me. It was punish after punish, poke after poke, and in the end, again, Machine Head showing what a dangerous character Geese can be in a short set like this. But again, it's a treat watching Dojin with such characters. Warang as well. You know, not that many representations of Warang.
And
ever.
also, not much representation of Noctis, and we're able to see that here in the Sibol Combine. Wow, again, thank you so much again for tuning in. That was Machine Head and Dojin.
Wow, okay, so we only have one series left here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And we're going to show you that shortly. But first and foremost, we would like to thank Razer, the official esports partner of the 30th SEA Games, TV5 and Signal, the official broadcast partners.
And Mountain Dew, Sibol's official game fuel. Thank you so much again.
You know, playing Tekken can be so taxing. And you're going to want that fuel, you know?
Yeah, we talk a lot, Pico. We need that fuel to keep the action going. Again, I believe that we have the best seats in the house, really observing the action. And now we're going to end things on a high. We're going to have Jules versus Hapon.
Sweet, sweet. Again, these guys have more than one character up their sleeves, especially Jules, who is known for his Mishima usage, whereas Hapon has Geese and Eddie, you know, up his sleeves. Let's see who they're going to pick against each other. Again, they've faced each other many, many times, folks. You know, these boys, not just the ones you're about to see now, but everybody in this entire pool have at least fought each other once.
True. Steel sharpens steel, and the best of the best really have to seek each other out to get better. And that's what this Combine is about. We want to find the best of the best to represent us on the big stage at the 30th SEA Games.
And there are no upsets here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll never call it that because, folks, these guys, again, are all threats. Safe to say, they know each other like the back of their hands, and seeing each other in places that they should, like to other tournament settings, locally and overseas, that just proves how much they've really played a lot, you know?
True, very true. Again, let's look at the character roster. We have Eddie and Mr. Howard here for Hapon. And Jules, are you the best Jin in the Philippines? So who are we going to see now? Because he has been delving with Claudio. He has been delving with Marduk. He has been delving with Heihachi even. But who is he locking in with? We're going to lock in with Jin Kazama. And look at this.
Eddie Gordo. Again, need no more introduction, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are veterans of their characters. Hapon, of course, in the scene for the longest time, and he has earned that respect as an Eddie user as well as a Geese. And he chooses to stick with a guy that actually gave him the name in the first place.
Okay, so Hapon versus Jules gonna take things to Violet Systems in this first best of 3.
Quadrangular it is, my friend, because this is a long stage. I know that these guys can actually take each other to the opposite end of the map, and again, it's the first guy to combo here, but Poked is the name of the game, and Hapon already with a single one.
Okay, good launch from Hapon. Again, like you said, we're going to take things to the wall. Nice carry. Nice splat again. What's for wake-ups? Oh, good lord. Again, Hapon still relentless with the damage, and Eddie with one of the best backdashes of the game.
If not the best already, and Jules again as a Jin. You know, Jin is one of the characters considered the most improved in Tekken 7, so he does have a huge arsenal of offenses and defensive tools here to work with against Hapon. With 30 seconds, more than 30 seconds passed here, these guys have barely actually struck fear and not entered rage yet, especially Jules.
True. Oh, nice relax there, but couldn't get anything out of that. Hapon with the low. Ooh, good options there from Hapon. What's he going to do now? Takes it with just one low.
That tap on the shoe.
Yeah.
Hapon gets himself the first round of this best of 3. Again, this is the first match only, ladies and gentlemen. Now Jules again trying to make some space between him and the backdash lord Eddie.
Yeah, that demon power really took things to the west side of the stage. Hapon realizing that his back was against the wall, wants to fight his
again with his back moving close to the wall, but wow, what a whiff there from Jules, and Hapon is going to capitalize on that mistake. There's the demon paw again to a god kick. Forward 4, ladies and gentlemen, as we call.
And gonna get himself 2-1-1.
And this is a clock matter here, Poch. Like you saw what happened. Both rounds just pushed to the limit, clockwise, time-wise. And here we go, 5 seconds in, and Hapon already with a massive lead against Jules. He's gonna carry it to the wall, not quite, but gets that ground hit.
Wow, he parried that first strike, but then Hapon really retaliated there.
Here we go, 40 seconds on the clock, and Jules about to enter rage. Hapon is being so careful, and that has paid off for this guy. Closing round 3 here in this first match. Wow,
Again,
Poch.
that sidestep 3+4 really taking things home for Hapon. Now it is 2-1. Who's going to take this next round?
Ooh, tried to go for a ground punch there is Jules against, Eddie, and Eddie does spend a lot of time on the ground, my friend.
He does. Again, another sidestep 3+4. Such an evasive launcher, and Hapon showing us how feared that move can be.
It's very uncanny for Jules to get hit by that, because we've known the guy for defense, but Hapon, I think, messing up his timing, is able to get some aerials in. We call that the aerials. But speaking of aerial, here's an aerial combo. Jules is going to carry this to the wall.
Jules, excellent adjustment, catching him while he was landing from that handless cartwheel, the sidestep 3+4, and evening things out 2-2. Again, taking things to the limit. 2-2. How close can this be?
Both guys not... Oh, wow. Using everything in the arsenal, and Hapon with a rodeo spin. Here we go, the LLRK. And this is going to push to the wall, using the hook fist as an ender there is Jules.
Excellent combo there from Jules. Wanting to push Hapon to this corner, but still, Hapon trying to fight for center stage. 40 seconds left. The sidestep 3+4 gets blocked. What do we do now?
The God kick, 35 seconds left on the clock. Jules and Hapon almost even on life. Hapon just with a slight life advantage. Those pokes again have been adding up. There's the aerial. Jules now being really careful not to get hit by that, because the ratio of that hitting is so high, and this is the God kick that we're talking about.
Forward 4, nice savage sword ender by the wall. Knee popper. Jules is one poke away.
Oh, look at this! What a flinch there from Hapon again, and just scratching it out is Jules and Hapon. Oh wow, he was thinking, wow, it actually hit.
Yeah. I think even Hapon's like, wow, that actually is.
Okay, and again, so Jules smiling it out, and he is now going to a different stage, not a different character, so they choose to stick. Jules chooses to stick with his gun right here.
Yeah, again, best of the best we're seeing here, and now we're going to take things to the arena. One of the smallest stages, I would say, octagon, if you would.
If anything, this stage will both be your best friend or your worst enemy, because should it go to one side that you do not like, your combo is done for.
And when the crowd's cheering that you get comboed, that even hurts.
Either on your side or not,
Yeah, so we will see who will take advantage of the real estate here as we go into match number 2.
Speaking of crowd, thank you so much to everybody watching this best of 3 of Sibol Tekken Pool Combine. And this is match number 2 here. Best of 3. Oh, there we go. And Jules now with a slight life lead against Hapon. And what a carry to the wall. Hapon now, great block on the stature kick.
Yeah, nice while rising punish. Gets the full combo here, and fighting to the right side of the stage is Hapon. Now they're at the center. The wall is to their side here. Oh, the God kick finds a home.
Okay, here we go. What is Jules' combo here? Is he going to take us to the wall? Yes, he does. And look at that angle. It went straight.
It did. Oh my gosh. Can Jules closing that one out, but can Hapon rally back?
Okay, again, the aerial connecting against Jules, and this is going to be a good wall combo here from Hapon. Okay, fair damage here for a combo that's a safe launcher, rather. Here we go, 45 seconds on the clock. Jules with a slight life disadvantage against Hapon, but he is up on rounds.
He is, so Hapon has to pick his shots right if he wants to close out this round number 2. Okay, Jules again with the offense. That nice place, corpse demon paw there.
Again, that is one of Jin's best weapons. Great escape on the rodeo spin this time. And Jules now putting himself on a bad side of the wall, but forget it, because Jules gets himself a Zen 1+2 launcher. This is going to be huge damage here with 19 seconds, 18 on the clock, and Hapon using that rage drive immediately, but no punishment here from Jules.
His defense, okay, slippery kicks from Hapon. 10 seconds left. He has to choose his opening wisely, because Jules can run away with this. About to be 5 seconds on the clock. Hapon has to move, and he has no rage available. And no...
Hapon just let the Mirage rip.
True. Again, when the round is winding down like that, you really have to go for broke.
Because one combo could mean the difference. And here we go, 3 seconds in, and Hapon with the first blood drawn here against his really, how should I say this, defensive.
Very defensive, very compact opponent. That is Jules.
Oh boy, here the slasher kick carrying Hapon to the wall. And again, Eddie, one of the characters who has not really that good of a sidestep, but has a good launcher from a sidestep in the form of an aerial.
Yes, that aerial again. finds a home, but look at Jules being able to rally back into this for third round.
Here we go again. The pokes are adding up. Jules tried to go for a corpse toss. That is a wall bounce, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here we go. Hapon again with playing catch up against Jules.
Yes.
Here.
Oh my goodness. Forward 4 counter hit. My goodness, this is gonna hurt. Nice Savage Swords to finish things off here. What is Hapon going to do? About to be 10 seconds. Slowly racking up some damage, but Jules playing defense. Oh my goodness. Now Jules is in the
again. There he goes. 2 for 2 is Hapon on that rage drive. And he gets himself around, not letting Jules go away with it with the 3-0 here. And again, initial God kick hit there, not really counter hitting Hapon this time, not caught pressing buttons.
Yeah, trying to fish for a counter hit. Both these players want to swing for the fences and look for something big. Look at Hapon shuffling around the screen. Again, Eddie, one of the best backdashers of the game.
Okay, here we go. Again, the pressure beginning here, and Eddie known for a lot, for an array of mix-ups coming from his stances. Now 37 seconds in, and Hapon again letting that aerial go. What a move from Eddie, ladies and gentlemen. It could be irritating to some, but that is one of Eddie's best weapons.
That's true, and that weapon has been finding its home. Less than 30 seconds left. Hapon still wants to close out this round. Wow, they're just standing in each other's faces.
There we go again. The great block on the Demon Paw, but gets clipped by the God Kick. There we go, and Hapon tries to fish for a launcher here.
Whoa,
planting the mid is Jules, and he's going to carry it to the wall with 7 seconds left on the clock. Why does it have to be always so close time-wise here, Poch?
And what excellent adjustment from Jules, going for the mid instead, catching Hapon off guard. Jules taking that. Oh my gosh.
And again, look at this. Hapon not choosing to go for Mr. Howard. He is stuck with Eddie, but wants a stage of his own advantage and moves to a wall-less stage. Again, we've seen this before, folks. This is not going to save you this time. The stage is not your buddy here because should he get the sizable lead, he's literally going to run away. And Eddie, with that backstep, with that backdash, oh, he is going to run.
He will. So let's see if Hapon will put that out on display, or can Jules even things out before he can run away with the round.
Okay, so again, thank you so much for watching Sibol Combine here. This is Tekken 7, the last set we have for today, folks. But I would say that this is definitely not the least because these guys just wanna get it over with, but in the same way, making the necessary reads.
Yes. Oh, nice
Speaking
punish from the Mirage. Hapon tried to make that rip, but Jules making him pay for it.
And as here in the Philippines, we call that the 5,000 peso combo with that left hook fist. And with 38 seconds left, Jules again with an advantage. Let's see if Hapon is going to make that conditioning matter just as he did earlier.
Yeah, excellent movement from Jules, closing that first round with authority, with a lot of life, can I just say.
Yeah, because that hardly happened here. They both pushed each other to the end of the clock. And you know, it's hard to do that with someone who you've been playing for a long time with. Here we go. 10 seconds.
You have to definitely bring out all the tricks you can. Oh, and he brought out a sidestep 3+4. That aerial.
Here we go. What's the combo here? Goes for the ground hit. And Hapon with a huge combo lead here against Jules. Again, Poch, as we mentioned, it's hard to get a lead on someone you've played with before. Ooh. But speaking of lead, Hapon is going to use that lead right now against Jules, who is now left with a speck of health.
Yes, can he capitalize on it? Nice LLRK gets Hapon with his head towards Jin. So now what's going to happen? Hapon can choose to run away because it is the final seconds of this round, but no! The Kishada.
The Kishada, yeah. The wall standing for of Eddie, the outwards crescent kick. And here we go, Hapon with one round of his own. Infinite Azure again, ladies and gentlemen. This stage is huge, rather no wall, so here we go.
Yes, and speaking of huge damage coming from Hapon from one well-placed Mirage.
Oh boy, here we go. Again, fishes for that aerial is Hapon. And Jules being more careful this time because he doesn't want those aerials to rack up even if the combo's not that much. You know, if it really matters, you're going to start worrying about it. But there we go, 2 God Kicks, and Jules is almost caught up with Hapon's damage.
Yes, and Jules trying to find a counter hit, but Hapon still playing defense. Okay, the back 2-1 hits. Hapon is gonna run away. 24 seconds left on this clock, and it's still winding down Pika. Oh, and Hapon pulls the trigger on the sidestep 3+4.
How many more aerials are we about to see? Watch, there's the running slide here from Hapon, and just times that low properly. 2-1, and Hapon could take this with 1 round away from set point. But is Jules gonna make a comeback here? Let's see.
All these players have been winding everything down, so it's safe to say this might happen. But look, Hapon wants to make this a quick day for all of us. What's gonna happen?
Again, the aerial, and here we go. What's the ender here? Hapon tries to go for a mix-up, and Jules just aware of that with 40 seconds on the clock. it's anybody's game here, ladies and gentlemen, still, because one combo, one wrong move, and that can turn things around. 33 seconds left here, Poch.
Yes, who will run with the momentum? Jules still fishing for a home for that counter hit. That God kick. Is it going to pay dividends for him? Because Hapon is leading in terms of life. Nice poke there to gain him more of a life lead.
And there we go. The running game is with Hapon. What a crouch dash one here from Jules. But here we go. He's now in rage, and Hapon being very careful with a natural combo with a little, just a speck of health. A hair strand worth. And Jules is, wow, he is a little too far to make that sweep connect. And Hapon, congratulations, 2-1 against Jules, and what an awesome set that was, man.
Nothing but respect for both these players. Again, yeah, that LLRK did whiff, and Hapon was ready with a punish on the other side. But as you saw there, the handshake, the respect. Again, FGC, we are community overall.
A nation, if safe to say, even, right? Because again, these guys are representing the country right now with all they've got, and they just want to show what they're really made of, both as players and as people. So again, congratulations to Hapon for that 2-1. To all our winners, if I'm going to enumerate, just a quick recap, I believe that it was AK who got, yeah, that was a 2-1, and then it was Clint who won against Argus, another 2-1. The only 2-0 we have for this set was Dojin versus Machine Head in favor of Machine Head, and again, another 2-1 in favor of Hapon versus Jules. So again, thank you so much.
Yes, so as the Tekken action is coming to a close, we're going to pass it off to courtside with some insight on what just happened. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Poch and Pika. I am now joined by Adrian, our youngest player for Tekken 7 here at Sibol. So Adrian, medyo hinga-hinga ka muna. He's actually just 16 years old and he's one of the youngest players nga here today. So Adrian, in your match earlier, medyo na it was 1-2, right? But you still won. Pero paano ka naka-bounce back after ka naisahan ni Don Argus kanina?
Inisip ko po yung mga possibility na ginawa niya po nung nanalo siya. Din baka ulitin niya po yun. So, inabangan ko po siya pa.
Kaya palakpakin natin si Adrian, youngest player, right? Alright. I think it's one of his first interviews as well. So, later on, magiging batak ka na sa interview. So, ayun na lang, ina-analyze mo lang yung paglalaro niya and then inabangan mo. Pero, talking about your age and that you're the youngest player, feeling mo ba lamang mo yung age mo or feeling mo nagiging nalulugi ka kasi medyo mas matatanda nga naman yung ibang players sa'yo?
Sa tingin po, hindi po ako nalugi at hindi rin po ako lumamang. Kasi, nakabase po sa experience po yung gameplay mo. Hindi po sa edad.
Tama, pantay-pantay nga lang naman lahat sa esports. Pero talking about Sibol, paano mo ba pinaghandaan tong competition na ito?
Naghingi po ng tips sa mga kaibigan ko at kung ano po yung nagbago po sa laro ko nung nakaraang competitive tournament.
Alright, ayun lang ata yun, nahingi siya ng tips, di ba? Adrian nga naman, our youngest player. Pero ngayon, medyo hindi na kita ipipressure sa mga tanong. Message na lang sa friends, family, and all the people supporting you.
Shoutout po sa family ko, sa friends ko po, lalo-lalo na po sa mama at papa ko. Very supportive po sa akin. At yung kuya ko po, yung medyo... Hindi, never mind po. Meron ba po? Pasasalamatan ko rin po si Boss Calvin po. Siya sa pagtitiwala po sa akin. At bigyan po ng chance na makapag-play abroad po. Sa Malaysia at Taiwan lang po. Then, shoutout po sa team ko, mga Pasay Boys. Salamat sa mga tinuro nyo sa amin at shoutout din po sa mga kasama ko po ngayon, si Kamaru, Kuya Hapon, Kuya King, Kuya Dojin at Kuya Argus at AK, Kuya Jules po. Okay. Bully po sila.
Kahit binubuli ka na kahit binubuli ka naman nila, kitang-kita kung gaano ka-close ang Tekken 7 community here in the Philippines. And we're looking forward for more variety when it comes to players. So bakit ka papalit-palit ng characters?
Para sa akin kasi, yung pagpapalit ng characters is, na-enjoy ko siya. Kasi for each and every character, may specific type of gameplay na may apply mo dun. So for me, parang there's something to explore kung lahat gagamitin ko and lahat maaaral ko. Also, yung purpose na rin nun is pag ginagamit ko yung specific character, para ko na rin favorable kay Noctis. But unfortunately, kanina, natalo yung Noctis ko against sa Geese ni Machine Head. Pero ayun, good games naman.